Well, our sunny stretch of weather will continue until we hit the weekend, where there's still a lot of debate as to what exactly Sandy is going to be having an impact on us here in eastern Carolina. Sunny and warm conditions, upper 70s, near 80 degrees for the next couple days. So open up the windows, let Mother Nature heat the house up here. We are tracking the tropical trouble twosome. Actually, we've got two storms, one which will have no influence on us. The other one is Sandy. And no matter what Sandy does, early next week, a big pattern change is going to be coming our way as the cold front does work its way through the area. Let's quickly get through this. Sunshine, upper 70s, near 80 degrees for the day today. A little bit of patchy ground fog overnight tonight, similar to what we saw this morning. A little bit warmer. We're talking about upper 40s and low 50s for temperatures. Tomorrow, very similar to today, a little upper disturbance coming through with the jet stream. It's going to give us a few high, thin cirrus clouds. Now, in case you're wondering, where should we be for this time of year? Well, yesterday was normal, 73. That's exactly where we topped out at. This morning's low, a little bit below normal as far as that is concerned. And you can see future track here shows temperatures quickly rebounding into that upper 70-degree range for later this afternoon. Not quite as chilly overnight tonight. Some low 50s showing up short, deep inland spots like Kenansville, Greenville, and Ahoskie. The rest of us should hold into the mid-50s. And then through the day tomorrow, maybe making a run towards that 80-degree mark for highs. Big ridge of high pressure is in control of our weather, and that's going to be the dominant feature. Notice a little shower action working its way through Mississippi and Missouri. That is that upper feature lifting up towards the Ohio Valley. And now let's start talking about some of the players that are going to be involved in our weekend weather with Sandy. Three things that we're watching here. One is the high pressure that's over us right now. The second is this upper level trough that is digging itself out across the western United States, and eventually that's going to eject eastbound. Question is the timing of it. Is it fast enough to grab Sandy and kick it off the coast, keep it out towards Bermuda, or is it slow enough to actually come in and capture Sandy, in which case we'll see that turn back in towards the mid-Atlantic states and New England as the system comes northbound here. So a lot of details still need to be worked out on this. The speed of that upper level trough, how quickly it comes east, that is one of the main things. And that's exactly what Future Track is showing in here as far as the jet stream is concerned. Notice for us, west-southwesterly wind bringing that warmth in here. Upper level ridge parked over the Ohio or the Great Lakes states. Upper level low that's now towards Missouri lifts on up over the ridge, heads up towards Pennsylvania and New York. Meanwhile, nothing more than a few high, thin cirrus clouds drift over us through the day tomorrow. Now, already Future Track, you can see here, picking up on where Sandy is going to be, working its way northbound out of the Bahamas at this time. Now, here's the ingredients we're tracking. One is this upper level ridge sitting here, and unfortunately, this is the GFS model, which tends to break these ridges down a little bit quicker and allow this storm to escape off to the north and the east. The second is the upper level trough sitting back here, and it's going to be a fairly strong trough, and this is going to be driving the pattern change with a cold front coming through the area later Sunday going into Monday again, depending on what Sandy does, but it's going to be behind Sandy that things are going to get much colder. Now, let's take Future Track out here a little bit further into the future. Notice how things play out here. You will notice that on this, the GFS model, it breaks down that upper level ridge and therefore allows Sandy to escape off to the north and the east, more towards Bermuda. Don't think that is going to be the case. I think what's going to be happening is this upper level trough digs in, the upper level ridge holds here across eastern New England, and that is going to trap Sandy in here and then hold it close to the coast until the upper level trough digs in and pulls it in. Now, the question is timing of that. We'll have to see just how fast Sandy comes northbound here. So, again, a lot of details still need to be worked out, but three main players that we are watching. As far as that other storm in the Atlantic Ocean, this is Tony to be. It's a fish storm. It's going to remain out into the ocean, not have an impact on us here in eastern Carolina whatsoever. But, again, the big player on the field is Sandy. They are watching really develop across the Southwest Caribbean for this morning. Low-level center really starting to get tucked underneath the deeper convection here. Some drier air on the western side, I'll give you that, but notice where the deeper thunderstorm action is, and this is expected to really intensify as it moves northbound towards Jamaica as we head on through the day today, and potentially making landfall as a Category 1 hurricane later tomorrow. Here's the official stats on it as of this morning, located at 13.4 north, 77.9 west, generally 1,500 miles south of us here in eastern Carolina. This is what it looks like as far as the official hurricane track. Again, takes it as a Category 1 hurricane into Jamaica, then over the central and western tip of Cuba. That means Guantanamo Bay, so military interest looks like they're going to be impacting for a Category 1 storm and Gitmo for late Wednesday into Thursday. Then it works its way towards the Bahamas. Now, here's where the debate comes in. The Hurricane Center quickly grabs it out ahead of the trough, takes it more out towards Bermuda. We're not even in the cone of uncertainty. I'm tending more to a western track there, so it's going to at least get closer to the coast. I don't know if I'm going to say it's going to make landfall for us here in eastern Carolina. 150, 300 miles off of our coast. By that point, the storm system will be coming apart, becoming extratropical, may have a subtropical designation to it, so the wind fields are going to start to spread out. The rain bands will also begin to spread out. So that's why I think we're going to have at least some kind of impact from Sandy here in eastern Carolina this weekend. Until then, the golden ice remains on the forecast. Temperatures upper 70s, low 80s. Again, let Mother Nature heat your house up, open up the windows and air the house out, because a much colder pattern is going to be following this system. Again, rain, maybe 1, 2, 3 inches of rain and some wind along the coast. Saturday into Sunday, some higher surf, but then after that, we'll clear out by later Monday, and temperatures will be drastically dropping as the upper level trough establishes itself across the eastern portion of the United States going into not only next week, but that looks like the November pattern potentially setting up. We'll continue to keep you updated with Sandy as I get more information to figure out how the players are going to interact with each other. I'll be updating you. I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still.